Okay, super last video. I just made a video, a bonus video, but Father Troy wanted me to correct it. Anyways, but it's important enough to spend time on it, okay? So I did leave out a couple things. I wanted to talk about when, with all these commandments, when does something move from venial sin to mortal sin? When is something like less serious? When does it become very serious and we need to go to confession? My analogy is like, well, it's something that we would want to know, right? When are we completely separated from God? And when have we distanced ourselves? When have we chosen that? So we will kind of start with first. So the general consensus of most theologians is that if you're working servile work from between 2 to 3 hours on a Sunday, then you have rejected God's command to rest on Sunday, and that actually falls into grave matter and mortal sin, right? So that is when we have said, no, I am not going to follow this commandment of resting on Sunday. So between 2 to 3 hours of servile labor on Sundays. Now, if you are working at a job that you need to work, so like doctors, nurses, firefighters, police officers, but even more, Father wanted me to add that, if somebody is working a job where they are a bodyguard of the or security officer of the hospital, or even a railroad worker or something like that, and they have to work, they're required to work on Sunday, you can come to Father and get dispensation. Another example is if I have to work on Saturday and Sunday to keep myself and my family above the poverty line so I could feed my family, then there's an exception there. However, with particular circumstances, you have to go talk to Father if you are not able to make it to the Sunday Mass or Saturday night Mass. If you can't make one, you have to make the other if you can. If you cannot do either of those, you can talk to the priest, the pastor of your parish, and he can give you a dispensation, and you can make up for that on another day of the week of going to Mass. So that is kind of the exceptions there. And again, with the particulars, you actually have to go to Father and ask permission and get a dispensation for all that. Another example, if I'm going on a cruise or I'm going on vacation, I know that there will be no opportunity for me to go to Mass. I have to talk to the priest beforehand, and he can also dispense me from that particular weekend. But it needs to happen before, is what he mentioned to me. So the list goes on there. It's important to recognize all this stuff. It's good to know how to live the Sunday Sabbath. And if you have any questions, feel free to reach out. If something in a particular circumstance applies to you, please call me or Father Troy, and we can keep discussing. All right, God bless you. Hope you're well. Bye.